Hey, how's it going? I get phone calls all the time. We get asked what's some good information about starting out at tree climbing, um, getting started and doing work at my property, things of that nature. So, regardless whether it's for the individual who's starting out in tree work on the commercial level, doing work, that's his job, that's going to be his or her profession, or the homeowner who wants to do work around their property. These are three books that I feel that you absolutely have to have. Number one is The Tree Climber's Companion by Jeff Jepson. This is the second edition. This has kind of been the primer that a lot of folks will use when they're teaching folks how to climb, whether it's at the crew leader level, the company owner level, or the instructor level. He's done a great job with illustrations and wordage to make it easy to pick up the fundamentals, the basics, get that sound grasp of what you're going to do. Second with that would be Knots at Work, also by Jeff Jepson. And these particular knots are tailored specifically to what we're going to use in tree work, whether it be our climbing systems, our rigging systems, which also incorporates climbing systems, but those standardized hitches that everybody knows, from a closed system, open system, and even into SRT. Another excellent book. And this applies a little bit more towards the commercial folks, that are making a living at tree work, but also the homeowners. The Z133 ANSI standards, the guidelines for arboriculture. A lot of these guidelines, if not most of them, are based upon historical things that have happened. This is the updated changes. For sure, if you're working in the industry, this is something you need to have an understanding of. All right, that's the Z133. Now, on that note, you can't have too many books about knots. There's a myriad of them. We sell some. Amazon, eBay is a great resource, but Arborist Knots for climbing and rigging. The Morrow Guide to Knots. Knots, the complete visual guide. Tree Climber's Knot Book. Excellent resources. That's the foundation of our rope systems. That's something you want to have down. Now, also, along that line of that other aspect of things that you're going to want to know if you're doing tree work is dendrology. Okay? The Audubon guides are great. Something that they do, the way they categorize things, they have the photo plates that gives you that ID, but then it also goes into detailed bud lengths, leaf shape, those measurements. You can't have too many dendrology guides, whether it's specific to geographic locations, Guide to Southern Trees. There's a variety of them. Taylor's Guide to Trees is another good resource. The other thing that I look at when I have a good stack of dendrology books is you'll see not variation, but you'll see discrepancies in maximum height, maximum diameter. That's why you want to have more than one. If you're really serious about learning the trees in your area, in your country, in your state, on the globe, you can't have too many of those. And that's kind of the nuts and bolts of what you want to have when you're starting out.